This is 6 News Now, sponsored by the University of Michigan, Flint.
For the first time since 2008, the national average for a gallon of regular unleaded is more than $4.
And here in Michigan, most gas stations are listing prices at just a few pennies shy of the $4 mark.
Yeah, that's right. According to AAA, Michigan's average is $3.97 per gallon, increasing by 42 cents since last week. As for the mid-Michigan area, Lansing and Jackson drivers are now seeing an average of $3.94 per gallon. Experts at AAA say pump prices will likely continue to rise as crude prices climb, partially fueled by uncertainty of what's to happen next between Russia and Ukraine.
Looking for a different kind of lunch break? Check out the Daily Digital Debrief, weekdays at 12:30 on WLNS.com and on the 6 News app. It's a little bit of news, a little bit of weather, a little bit extra.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather on the Sixes, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Well, we're seeing a very messy precipitation falling across Lansing. In fact, if we take a look at the WLNS cam, you'll notice it's blurry. That's because we have some snow sticking to the camera. On elevated surfaces, it's a very slushy snow. On the ground, it's mostly just wet, and that's going to be the case likely through much of the day today. We'll be hard-pressed to find any major snow accumulation on the roadways themselves. Doesn't mean they won't necessarily get slick, but I don't see the roads becoming completely snow-covered, at least here in the near future. 33 degrees our current temperature, feels like 31. St. John's this morning, well, you see a little bit of snow on the sidewalks and starting to stick on the parking lots. The well-traveled road should remain in good shape. We're at 31 this morning, and it feels like 25. Downtown Jackson, it's been mostly rain or mixed precipitation so far. We're at 33, and it feels like 27. Here we see the back edge of this first wave here now beginning to pull out of the Lansing area. It's going to in the near future. Same is true in Jackson. But notice we're starting to see some precipitation fill in on the backside, and that will likely continue here. There's plenty more snow to come today. This area is expanding rather quickly, the dry slot being filled. And so we'll continue to see snow through around mid-afternoon. Visibility doing okay in many locations. We're at 3 miles in Lansing, 4 miles in Jackson. Winter weather advisory in effect for Ionia, Clinton, and Shiawassee counties northward. That runs in effect through 3 o'clock this afternoon. I believe it's 4 o'clock for Shiawassee County. So through mid to late afternoon, most of the snow will be done by that point. Precision Cast shows the snow building in here, lasting right through much of this morning and the early part of the afternoon before tapering off from west to east. Again, most of the snow falling during the day is going to help our cause. That, combined with warmer ground temperatures from the warm weather we've had, will help mitigate impact. So this is not like a system if we were to see it in the middle of January. Snow is going to have a hard time sticking to the roadways. Going to be mostly wet, occasionally slushy, and rarely snow-covered. Any snow winds down for us later on tonight, and we're left with quiet weather heading into our Tuesday. We're looking at a general 1 to 3 inches for areas along and north of I-96, a bit more off to the north, and closer to an inch or less for places like Jackson and Hillsdale along that I-94 corridor. We're right around the freezing mark this morning, 32 in Lansing and Mason, 33 in Jackson. Compare the temperatures of this time yesterday. We're running anywhere between 20 and 30 degrees colder. Winds out of the northeast between 5 and 10 miles per hour this morning, as bringing our wind chills down to the mid to upper 20s. Today's forecast calls for a high of 35, that mix turning to snow. Last through about mid-afternoon, we should be drying things out by the evening commute, and conditions continue to improve into this evening. We get down to a low overnight of 23, so we could see a few icy patches, any moisture that freezes. But again, the ground temperature is pretty warm, so it's not going to be as big of an impact as it would have been a month or two ago when we were much colder. Your 6-day forecast shows highs in the mid-30s today, upper 30s tomorrow, 40s for both Wednesday and Thursday. A nice quiet stretch for midweek before the chance of some accumulating snow returns just in time for the weekend, and it certainly pains me to say that. Just turned 6:20. We've got more heading your way on 6 News this morning. We'll be right back.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek, modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier, and with one tap, you have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
Looking for a different kind of lunch break? Check out the Daily Digital Debrief weekdays at 12:30 on WLNS.com and on the 6 News app. It's a little bit of news, a little bit of weather, a little bit extra.
Officials with McLaren Hospital will begin their first full work week today in their new $600 million facility in Lansing, featuring a cancer center and level 3 trauma building.
What we're looking for is new equipment with the latest technology and latest services that we can offer. We want people to not have to travel. We want people to get the same expert care and service they would at any metropolitan area, but now we can get it right in our own community.
A hospital spokesperson says both the Greenlawn Avenue and Pennsylvania Avenue campuses have now closed, and all emergency care has moved to this new hospital on Collins Road.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek, modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier, and with one tap, you have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
Looking for a different kind of lunch break? Check out the Daily Digital Debrief weekdays at 12:30 on WLNS.com and on the 6 News app. It's a little bit of news, a little bit of weather, a little bit extra.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek, modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier, and with one tap, you have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News.
Welcome back, everybody. 6 News is not only here for you on air, but also online at WLNS.com.
So joining us now live in studio is 6 News digital reporter Autumn Pitcher with what's trending on the web right now. Good morning, Autumn.
Good morning, Kira and Jorma. So far, the U.S. has provided $54 million in food and other assistance to help people inside Ukraine. Food is scarce as millions of displaced people inside the country are trying to escape the Russian attack. Other ways the U.S. is offering help, according to White House spokeswoman Jen Psaki, is accepting Ukrainian refugees. The administration said it would accept up to 125,000 refugees in the 2022 budget year. And the White House has said it will work with the United Nations and European countries to determine whether people who have fled Europe will need permanent resettlement in the U.S. or elsewhere. Another trending story on the web right now is some Americans would give up dinner for breakfast. That's right, according to a recent poll of nearly 2,000 adults by StudyFinds.org, more people were willing to give up dinner entrees than breakfast items. In fact, 65% even said that breakfast foods taste better for dinner, and more than 3 in 5 eat breakfast every day of the week. Eggs top the list of most popular dishes, then omelets and pancakes. I agree with them right there.
Are you a breakfast girl?
I'm a breakfast for
I
dinner.
love breakfast.
Any day of the week.
Oh yeah. Eggs are my favorite, I would say, for sure. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is also.
When we do it, though,
Can't live
my
without.
kids don't understand it, though. They're just like, this can't be true. You can't have breakfast for dinner. Every time, it's so funny. But then once we make it, like the pancakes and the bacon, they're pounding it. They love it.
Yeah.
It's hard to say no.
I feel like as you get older, you start to do that more and more, have the breakfast for
Plus, it's
dinner.
easy.
It's
I was gonna
easy.
say breakfast is also so much easier to cook.
Yeah.
Right.
Good stuff.
You know, takes 5 minutes. You're good to go.
Yep, we'll never get over it.
We appreciate that. Thank you so much.
This is 6 News Now. We will begin in 60 seconds. Six News Now will begin in 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. 6 News Now will begin shortly.